Welcome to Bike Update, where we bring you deep dives, breaking news, and full breakdowns from the world of motorcycles. Today we take a comprehensive look at the rumored and emerging details surrounding the 2026 Yamaha XT600, a name resurrected after years of absence, now poised to return in a modern dual-sport incarnation. In this presentation, we'll explore its heritage, anticipated design, technical features, performance potential, competitive landscape, market positioning, and the challenges Yamaha must overcome to make the XT600 a success again. Legacy and historical context. To appreciate the 2026 XT600, we must first look back at the original. The Yamaha XT600 line, produced from the mid-1980s until the early 2000s, earned a reputation for rugged reliability, simplicity, and a no-nonsense dual-sport ethos. Over time, stricter emissions regulations and shifting market priorities led Yamaha to phase out many XT iterations in various regions. The XT600 name, however, remained iconic among fans of middleweight dual sports. Now, Yamaha appears ready to tap into that legacy with a new XT600, a bike that nods to its roots while integrating contemporary technology and design sensibilities. Early teaser videos and speculative coverage indicate Yamaha aims to honor the past while pushing forward. Design philosophy and aesthetics. From the initial teasers and leaks, the 2026 XT600 seems to embrace a functional, rugged aesthetic rather than flashy excess. Its proportions suggest a high stance, narrow waist, and purposeful lines that hint at off-road capability while remaining street-friendly. Expect features like a tall front fender and long suspension travel. A slim fuel tank design that aids movement on the bike. Minimal bodywork, protecting mechanicals and reducing weight. An upright seat and ergonomics built for long control and comfort. Early imagery also suggests Yamaha is keeping design cues familiar to past XT series models, yet reinterpreted for the modern era. Engine and powertrain expectations. While Yamaha has not officially released full specs at time of writing, multiple sources and rumors lean strongly toward a single-cylinder engine in the 600 cubic centimeters range, tuned for torque and tractability more than peak horsepower. Some expectations and design goals include broad torque delivery from low to mid RPM, suited for trail use. A reasonable redline to keep the engine reliable and manageable. Ride-by-wire throttle control, perhaps with multiple maps. A 5- or 6-speed transmission, depending on gearing trade-offs. Emission compliance, Euro, EPA, or equivalent standard for target markets. If Yamaha succeeds in calibrating the engine for responsive, usable performance rather than peak numbers, the XT600 could be a standout in its class. Chassis, suspension and handling. The heart of a dual sport lies in how it handles both rough terrain and roads. From what's visible so far, the frame appears to aim for a light but stiff construction to balance off-road demands and street agility. Suspension will likely include long travel front forks and a capable rear monoshock, probably with full adjustability, preload, rebound, possibly compression damping. Wheels and tires are expected to be dual-purpose, capable on pavement, yet able to grip in loose or rough surfaces. Geometry may tilt toward a relaxed rake/trail for off-road predictability, balanced with a wheelbase that maintains stability at speed. Braking is almost certain to include ABS, potentially switchable or mode-based ABS, street/off. If Yamaha nails the geometry, weight balance, and suspension tuning, the XT600 could feel assured off-road yet composed on tarmac. Features and electronics. Modern riders expect more than just a mechanical package. Early leaks and commentary suggest the 2026 XT600 may come equipped with full LED lighting system, front, rear, and indicators. A digital instrument cluster, likely multifunction, possibly with connectivity. Selectable riding modes, e.g. street, off, rain, or user-configurable engine maps. Traction control and possibly switchable ABS modes or even cornering ABS, depending on trim. Accessory friendliness, ready mounts for luggage racks, crash bars, skid plates, etc. Optional features such as a quick shifter, assist/slipper clutch, or enhanced electronics in higher variants. Such features allow Yamaha to straddle the line between rugged simplicity and modern convenience. Anticipated specifications and estimates. Since official specs remain under wraps, we can speculate based on class norms, teaser hints, and Yamaha's typical targets. Metric estimated/target notes and rationale. Displacement 600cc class in line with brand naming and middleweight positioning. Power and torque moderate horsepower, strong torque focused on usable feel rather than peak output. Wet weight 180-200 kg, or lower, to remain competitive and maintain agility. Seat height 880-920 mm high but manageable for a dual sport. Fuel tank 15-20 liters, enough range for adventure without extra bulk. Suspension travel 200+ mm front, 180 to 200 mm rear, or thereabouts, to absorb uneven terrain. Top speed 160 to 180 km per hour, speculative, adequate for highway cruising in many markets. These estimates position the XT600 as a serious candidate in the mid-class dual sport/adventure segment, balancing usability, off-road capability, and real-world versatility. Competitive landscape and rivals. When launched, the 2026 Yamaha XT600 will enter a crowded and ambitious segment. Its primary competitors may include KTM 690 Enduro/R models, Honda's NX 650 or other mid-size dual sports, Suzuki's DR 650 or regional equivalents, Kawasaki's KLX/KLR style offerings, Yamaha's own Tenere/adventure line, if Yamaha positions the XT600 as lighter, more agile sibling. Yamaha's edge may lie in the XT heritage, dealer networks, and brand loyalty, but that advantage is only meaningful if the bike delivers in performance, durability, and price. Strengths, risks and unknowns. Potential strengths. A strong emotional and historical pull from the XT name. A balanced approach combining off-road capability and street usability. Modern aids and electronics without overcomplication. Yamaha's support and parts/aftermarket network. Risks and key unknowns. Final weight and how that affects off-road agility. Whether power delivery is strong enough for highway use without being harsh off-road. Durability under real-world abuse, heat, service intervals. Market pricing, if too high, it may be out of reach. The extent and quality of variant models, base versus premium. These unknowns will make or break the real-world reception of the XT600. Ideal rider, use scenarios and appeal. The 2026 XT600 is likely targeted at riders who value a do-it-all machine. Adventure riders who want flexibility over extremes. Commuters who occasionally explore backroads. Touring riders seeking lighter, more manageable machines. Riders who appreciate classic motorcycle spirit, but expect modern capability. Use cases might include mixed surface day trips, light overlanding circuits, forest trails, gravel roads, and longer routes linking backroads and highways. Launch strategy and market presence. Based on teaser activity and rumor timelines, Yamaha may gradually release official specifications, prototype previews, followed by a global launch aligned with major motorcycle expos. Some sources suggest early reveal videos and teasers already circulating. It's possible Yamaha offers multiple trim levels, a base, stripped-down model, and higher spec versions with premium suspension or additional electronics. Trim differentiation could be critical in addressing different types of riders and price sensitivity. Prospective outcome and impact. If Yamaha nails execution balancing weight, performance, durability, and cost, the 2026 XT600 could become a benchmark in the revival of middleweight dual sports. It might re-energize interest in bikes that emphasize riding experience over spectacle. However, if compromises are poorly handled, excessive weight, underwhelming power, or inflated pricing, the XT600 risks becoming a nostalgic experiment rather than a market leader. Closing thoughts. The reintroduction of the 2026 Yamaha XT600 carries with it high expectations. It's not just about resurrecting a historic name, it's about the